Looks like we made it through the night, through the freeze in here. I turned the old heater on and sealed everything up. You can see my goodies are still okay. Look, the cucumbers down there even have flower. All right. Cucumbers are still coming. My little China jades. I didn't think I'd have time for them, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna let them grow up, these guys. Critters found my cabbage. They're chewing on stuff, and the kale. I guess really that's what I need to look into next. What I need to learn more about is this insect problem. I left this guy to help me with that problem. And this guy helped me with the cold problem, but apparently I have not done a good job at making insects stay away. I don't know what the trick is naturally, and that's what's really bothering me. I've got a 5-gallon bucket of diatomaceous earth to use, but it doesn't do any good if it gets wet. And it, you know, I'm always keeping my stuff wet, you know, so I don't know. I need a little bit of help with that. I need somebody who's got a little sense, and I don't want to poison me or my babies or my family, but we made it out here through this freeze, and that makes me happy. Now, let's see. This stuff here, I'm gonna wait till after lunch, and I'll take the cloth off, and we'll see how it did. You can see the fig trees. I said, man, it's cold this morning, baby. Should have wrapped me up too in one of those nice blankies. Comfrey looks cold. Peach tree still hanging on to some leaves. All right. Yeah, that comfrey looks cold. All the thick leaf stuff really looks cold. It nuked that little Roma, but that's all right. That's okay. Let's peek here. See what stuff's looking like in here. I didn't cover anything here. But all this little cabbagey stuff, I guess it's all right. We'll find out. Like I say, I still got my cloth up above here. My big fat dog ran over that. She saw somebody walking out there. Went through it about 400 miles per hour, top speed. But roots are still in the ground, so. I'm tickled. Marigolds look cold, but they're there. We'll see what happens. Let's see how much gas I've used. I probably need to get some. Yeah. Let's see, I'm bordering on low gas. I've got plenty, but still. The banana trees look cold this morning. They said, we don't like this stuff. We're not from this area. We don't like it. All right. These peaches as well. Let me show you what having 7 grandkids partying does right here. Look at them little babies. Did they tear that dude up or what? I told them they're gonna have to learn like we did back in the 80s and the early 90s and learn to balance and stay on the old school way, because they have tore that guy all to pieces. I'm gonna have to take all those pipes off the top there, that net, and I'll use it as some kind of shade cloth. Little turkeys. The little planter, all the carrots seem to have survived, and the radishes don't look too bad. I don't know about the grape. I should have probably put that in the greenhouse. I didn't think about it. It's all right. It's real life. And that lettuce looks cold. All right, let's go look over there. Bell peppers, we'll find out after it warms up if it nuked them all the way or not. But if it didn't, I've got 2 more weeks. And if it's not shocked too bad, it may finish out some pretty good peppers for me. And besides one little guy here, last minute I decided to throw that old frost cloth over the corn and see if I couldn't get another couple days out of it and see if I can get an ear or two. Anywho, it's time for me to go to work. My secret garden got hit. I don't know if it's been cold enough long enough to finish it off. I suspect it's done, but that's okay. This stuff right here needs a little TLC. Let's look at the other one real quick. Looks like this old stuff's pretty cold this morning. Oh, strawberries. It's freezing plumb to death. Sugar cane. Look how that frost has outlined the edges of the leaves. That's kind of cool. Looks pretty though. I have a feeling that dude got nuked. For Slayton. Looks like it was a little colder out here in the little more wide open areas, so. And that little bit of sugar cane growing out there, it looks pretty cold too, so. Over here, let's see, right there. We got a Asplund, or one of the local power line companies hired them or contracted them to come through here and clean up along the power lines. And they were looking for a place to get rid of all those wood chips. I told them, bring them on. So, thanks to my boss, he put them in touch with me. So, came back out and look at that. I'm building up a pile. They said they're gonna probably have about 6 loads before it's all said and done. So, ought to be set up for a minute. Now I'm gonna go inside with those warm pepper plants. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee and get my life together and do my work day, and we'll check you guys out.